Today we'll be taking a look at what's going on with Zelina Vega and Carmella, the change of plans for Seth Rollins, and all the topics behind why Triple H was trending. Let's start things off with this new report for how plans changed for Seth Rollins. Like everyone has been talking about, the cancellation of the Universal title match at Day 1 allegedly did not affect WWE's plans for Roman vs. Brock at WrestleMania. But obviously, the cancellation of Day 1 Universal title match did affect other superstars and other plans that were previously in place. It was a big story when the WWE Fox account accidentally posted the Day 1 graphic that had Big E listed as the winner of the WWE title match. Everyone basically took this as evidence that Big E was likely gonna retain his title in that match, before the addition of Brock Lesnar came into play. But new reports have once again changed the story. Now reports claim that Seth Rollins was originally going to be the winner of the match and start 2022 off as the new WWE Champion. Remember that originally it was supposed to be Big E vs. Seth Rollins at Day 1 after Rollins won that ladder match on Raw. But then more and more superstars kept getting added to the match, so it was no longer a one-on-one match. But according to these reports, had everything gone down originally as planned, Seth Rollins would have walked out of Day 1 as WWE Champion, and Brock Lesnar very well could have walked out as Universal Champion. Seth Rollins has been out of the world title scene for several years now. He held the Universal title in late 2019, but it's been even longer than that since he's held the WWE title. So it would have been great to see this new heel version of Seth Rollins back on top as champion. How would this Joker-like version of Seth Rollins react to winning the championship? What would he say? What would he do? Who would he feud with? It would have been very interesting to see. Maybe Seth's first defense would have been against Big E at Royal Rumble, and he possibly could have taken the title into WrestleMania as well. But as we now know, that didn't end up happening. But on the bright side, the WWE title match at Royal Rumble is now Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman vs. Bobby Lashley with MVP, so it's very hard to complain about that. This is a match that fans originally wanted to see at last year's SummerSlam, and when WWE decided to go with Goldberg to be Lashley's opponent, some fans were a bit disappointed. But the important thing is that we're here now and we're able to see Lashley vs. Lesnar after all these years of talking about that dream matchup. So it looks like Brock Lesnar or no Brock Lesnar, Big E's title reign was unfortunately coming to an end at Day 1 either way. It'll be interesting to see if WWE will revisit a potential Seth Rollins world title reign later this year. The newly paired up team of Carmella and Zelina Vega have been getting a lot of success lately. The two first paired up in the summer when they were both feuding with Liv Morgan. They took a break from each other during the Queen's Crown tournament, but then reunited after Zelina won the crown. Then shortly after that, they even captured the tag team titles together. It was Carmella's first title win since she won the 24/7 title and the SmackDown Women's title several years ago. It was also the first WWE title ever for Zelina Vega herself. Zelina even appeared on Cheap Heat podcast and discussed how much she's been enjoying this run so far. She had this to say, quote, "I feel like this is the shot that I've been waiting for, and this is the thing that I need to go, okay, you've been waiting for something for so long. This is the time to show them and prove them right. They gave you this opportunity. Prove them right. You know. And I always say, give me the ball. If I drop it, screw me. But if you don't do it, then you won't know. I just feel like now more than ever, I have a fire under me like I've never had before." End quote. And Zelina has a point. They've definitely given her a lot of opportunities lately. They picked her to be the first ever Queen's Crown winner and crowned her tag team champion a few weeks later. So Zelina is on a hot streak right now, and like she said, it's time to prove them right and show them that they made the right decision with her. As far as Zelina's tag team partner Carmella goes, there is some concerning reports out there about Carmella. Reports claim that Carmella is dealing with a lot of nagging injuries and this is why we haven't seen much of her in the ring in recent weeks. It was even noted that Carmella wasn't even tagged in at all during the recent tag team title defense for the same exact reason. They just want to limit her usage in the ring to give her more time to get fully healthy. So it's unfortunate that she has to deal with these injuries, but she's still out there in some fashion, still taking part of the show, still entertaining the audience. So you still have to honor and respect Carmella for doing that. But hopefully she does get fully healthy soon so she can get back in that ring full time. Now let's get into everything with Triple H. Why was he trending and all the other topics surrounding that story? Triple H has been out of commission since early fall due to his heart incident. During his time away, we know that a lot has changed, especially with his NXT brand. NXT from 2012 to mid-2021 was the closest we've seen to Triple H running his own wrestling brand. He took that brand and really shaped it up in his own image. And even during one of NXT's early peaks around 2015-2016, there was a point where fans were enjoying NXT way more than Raw or SmackDown. That's how great NXT once was. It was a must-watch show every week. But then everyone started to see a trend. Some NXT stars did see some great success, but there were other NXT stars who went to the main roster and lost their character and direction. But either way, Triple H kept going, kept creating more stars and characters in NXT. But that brings us to the NXT brand. The rebrand brought a whole new look to NXT, but at the same time, it feels like it disrespectfully vanished the old black and gold era out of its existence. It wasn't a peaceful new transition. It felt like they really wanted to act like that era never happened, and they just wanted to slowly get rid of everyone from that era. That's just what it felt like. And there was more evidence of that during Bron Breakker's entrance. There was a black and gold X that he kicked through and knocked over during his entrance, obviously signifying that he was putting an end to the old era by defeating one of the last few NXT original superstars that are left. So for that reason, and also due to the fact that everything from Triple H's NXT has now been erased, everyone started talking about the situation that made Triple H go trending. So, will Triple H still play a role in NXT when he returns, or is he officially no longer part of that operation? We'll have to wait and see, but what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.